Hello there, what's going on everybody? Today I'm going to be doing some massive amount of painting all at once, and I'm going to be trying to expedite this, and these are a lot of my minis from the Joan of Arc Kickstarter, and I'm going to be spraying them out with some white primer, and we're going to try to see how fast we can get an extraordinary amount of miniatures painted. So we're going to shake this up and see what we can do. All right, so we're getting it done here, but it's important to make sure you get both sides because you could end up with one side that's white and one side that's dark. So, definitely want to make sure you kind of spin around and navigate and get it 360 degrees. So now that they're all dry, the next step is to get this Minwax wood finish. Now, a lot of times people use the poly version where it's like a varnish and the finish at the same thing, but I am skipping a step and we're going to be silly and not even use gloves. We're gonna dip this in there like so. Looks pretty cool. And then we gotta let them dry. So some have a little bit more that's kind of pooling on the bottom, and some have a little bit less, and it's an imperfect system. Like so these guys, it kind of just drips down. So I'm gonna do another group of horses right here, and I'm actually just kind of dipping them in only part of the way, like 80%, because I'm trying not to get my thumbs. And the idea is like I'll tap them once or twice and then drop them down. And some of it will pool, but like the idea is like I'm not getting the actual feet. I'm not dipping the actual feet in, but the rest drips down from the top and then covers the feet. And that's kind of how much we have so far. And I'm gonna just do all of them. All right, they're all done right now. They're very, very wet. And these are gonna take a long time to dry. We'll see how they look once they're dry. All right, so they're all done, and we are about 8 hours later, and they're still just a little bit wet, but I can still kind of touch them as long as I do it lightly. Some of them where all of this stuff pooled is like the bases for these are a lot more wet, and it'll still rub off on your fingers. This is probably gonna take 48 hours to fully dry. So, yeah, we've got, the angels came out really cool. I mean, this is not bad. This, honestly, doing this outside of letting everything dry took me like, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, 30 minutes total to dip these guys. Now I have other stuff here. The big stuff I can't dip the real big stuff. And the dragon, I think I'm going to prime him in black. I'm going to do him totally separately. Yeah, he's gonna be a whole different method but for all the generic stuff, Well, even the angels aren't really generic. But yeah. Let's see. Let's look at some more. Now the bases are not consistent because some it like pooled, like these guys, it pooled in the sphere and didn't get in the on the base. Where other ones, I guess I had a little bit heavier application when I pulled them out, so then it overflowed and got everywhere else. And once these are dry, I can probably always go back over with a dry brush of a little bit of white. But I think they came out pretty good. I'm pleased. Obviously, they still need to dry a little more. But like that one right there, that's that one's really wet right there on the bottom. And this is just regular like wood stain that I used. I probably would have had a little better luck if I used like Army Painter Quick Shade, but I just went with what was available. I don't have any Army Painter Quick Shade close by to me, but I was up at Lowe's or Home Depot, I don't remember which one, and I was just like, hey, let me grab some of this. It was only like $6. And yeah, it's worked out really, really well. Super effective, super quick way to do massive amounts of miniatures. Look at that. It's just like you getting all the contours in their armor. I'm really digging that. And some look better than others. I mean, look at. I guess this isn't generic. This is Joan on the horse. Yeah, but it still looks good. And it didn't take but a minute. You know, well, probably it's about, I don't know, maybe 8 seconds per. Like, I got all the links in their armor right there. And then the bases don't look all super hot. But, I mean, now you can even always go back over and just paint the bases or something like that as well if you really want to. I don't know if I will, considering how much is really here. But, I mean, when you look at how much that was, that's about 50,000 minis right there. So I'm sure that's an accurate count. It's cool. So let me know what you guys think. You know, and stay tuned for more painting videos. I want to thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a great day.